Tower Guard shall take up the call. The Lords of Gondor have returned.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lords of Gondor. I'm Eric,
I'm Jeff.
and we are today starting Season 2, the Dwarrow cycle, in Nightmare mode, of course. I'm very excited for this cycle. It's one of my favorites.
Season 2
thematic
premiere.
slam dunks throughout. Yeah, Season 2 premiere. Set your DVRs.
If only this could be live. Maybe one day.
I don't know, maybe, yeah, so you probably realize Jeff and I sort of, we're learning on the fly a lot of this tech stuff, and Jeff managed most of it, which was fantastic. But I think we've got our audio generally sort of smoothed out. Yeah, maybe we'll eventually work our way to doing some live streams. That could be fun.
Yeah, so what are your goals for Season 2, Eric?
Crush Gondor's enemies and to remain undefeated as long as possible. I will say that I think I don't. I would be very surprised if we came out of this cycle undefeated as well. Dwarrow Delph especially. I mean, this quest in particular.
What?
Oh yeah, this quest.
Okay, let me stop you right
level?
there. Let me stop you right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We just beat Mirkwood without losing.
Yeah.
Dol Guldur,
Yeah.
Rosgabel, return to Mirkwood.
Assault on Dol Guldur, yeah.
Nothing compares to that. Oh yeah, plus our bonus episode. For some crazy reason, we were so sick of Mirkwood that we did extra Mirkwood.
Extra Mirkwood, to raise Mirkwood to the ground, as we did, and to reclaim it for the free people.
Here's
the Necromancer shall have no quarter on Gondor's watch.
Here is my goal for this season.
Okay.
Wipe Moria clean. And we've already made a new base in Dol Guldur, right? Now we just need resources. So we're going to wipe it clean and get the mines going again. And send it all to our new base in Dol Guldur.
There you go. Start manufacturing for the war against the Shadow.
Yeah, my goal is to have more fun this season. I feel like we started off having a lot of fun, and then Mirkwood just dragged on our souls and our consciousness. Yeah, really, and by the end of the season, we were just waiting for it to be over.
We were just like the dwarves in The Hobbit. They're miserable and angry and grumpy at one another halfway through the trail through Mirkwood Forest. That was us. That was us, man.
I feel like we were also... There were times in Mirkwood where I was upset with how indecisive we were. So, my goal in Khazad-dûm is to be way more decisive. Both of us.
Yeah, so I think that's easier. I think the quests in this cycle are a lot more straightforward. I think there's going to be more potential to lose in odd quest here and there, because this cycle in particular. Oh yeah, this cycle can really just like ramp up this incredible threat value.
You totally
lock you up.
You totally underestimate our power.
I think you're underestimating just how much the swingy Dwarrow Delph decks can ramp up the threat in the staging area and lock you out. But I guess we'll see. It's been a long time since we've played these quests, so we'll have to refresh ourselves. But there's also a lot of surge, especially in these core set quests. So we shall see.
Dude, we love surge. We welcome surge.
You better knock up a surge card, even if the Lamprite's right. The Lamprite gets to live. Surge is tough. I don't know how decks. I mean, a lot of what we say is we don't know how decks that don't have some of the tools our decks have make it through these sort of things, especially with numbers. Some people report. But like, if you don't run Lamprites, sometimes I just don't see how you don't just lose quest here and there because you surge 3 or 4 cards during one staging phase.
Yeah.
Like you just surge too much at once. I don't know. It only takes 1 or 2 cards extra usually to turn a quest that's going well into an unsalvageable defeat, in my opinion. And I think there's a strong case to be made that last season, the Mirkwood cycle, we lamprighted 12 times. We were right 6 times, which is pretty good. And I would say that at least 3 of those times, the lamprite probably turned what would have been a losing board state into a winnable board state.
Oh yeah. I think when I talked about decisions, some of our decision making was so slow It frustrated me in Mirkwood. I think the problem is that's kind of a um, an ailment of Mirkwood. There is a tiny mosquito coming right at me as we speak.
Mirkwood's back for revenge.
Oh
They're
my
sending
gosh,
their
you're right.
swamp beakers. Yeah.
I don't usually record it in the basement, and now there's a mosquito coming at me.
Wait, are you telling me that for Dwaradelf you're recording in the basement for Dwaradelf?
Absolutely.
How
absolutely. I have
gone
to.
down to the tunnels. I like the echo.
When I was recording in Mirkwood, I was outside in the woods.
Yeah. Are you playing by cave torchlight?
Oh, absolutely. At any point, I might light this table on fire.
There you go.
So
part of that indecisiveness, I think, is because Mirkwood, especially, I think almost half the quest, they kind of punish you if you quest too fast. So a lot of what you have to do is sort of deliberate, because you want to quest successfully but not too successfully, or you want to be unsuccessful but not too unsuccessful. And so it really is sort of a lot of weighing the sort of options and what you can exhaust and not exhaust.
To finish my sentence before I was attacked by the specter of Mirkwood, I was gonna say, problematic decision-making time is a symptom of Mirkwood, and hopefully we won't see it again in Khazad-dûm.
Yeah. No, I do think our plays will become faster and a little bit cleaner now because it's not quite as.
So speaking of celerity, I say we continue. Khazad-dûm Into the Pit, the first quest.
Now when you say
is
celerity,
probably, I mean celerity.
Celerity, yeah. There you go.
Was that what you're gonna do? You're gonna clown me like you like to clown me?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if that's right or not, but I don't think it's celerity. It's not celery. Celery.
Well, you know what? Big. I know so many very big words. So many very big words. Even though the biggest word I used there was five letters, but I don't know how to say them. I read a lot. I don't talk a lot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know any big words or how to say them. So.
Well, that's.
So there you go.
But at least no one can clown you.
There you go. When you're already a clown, right. No one can. Yes.
So Khazad-dûm, probably my third favorite cycle. What about you?
I would say that's right. I bet our cycles are probably pretty similar. What's your first favorite cycle?
Probably Dream Chaser.
Oh boy, yeah. See, I go really back and forth between Against the Shadow and Dream Chaser.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
Here's what I'll say. I might like. Yeah, go ahead.
Against the Shadow has my favorite box. The Perron Pelgar, Into Ithilien, and Seas of Kandros is just my favorite box set in this game ever. Those are like three of my favorite quests. Now the cycle overall Against the Shadow, I feel like it has some low points in there after you get out of the original box set. So for that reason, I go for Dream Chaser as my favorite, and the Mosquito's back.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think I would probably put Against the Shadow first and then Dream Chaser, but I could easily be convinced to flip those two. I mean, my favorite quest of all time is Storm on Kobos Haven. Oh my gosh, the first time we beat that is just so satisfying. I love everything about that quest. I mean, probably not surprising. I mean, I love Dol Amroth. I mean, Prince Imrahil and Ethereal are my favorite heroes.
We have a very
quest that there is going to be appealing.
We have a very epic story about that, which we'll get to at some point.
Yeah, but that's a time for many seasons from now.
Yeah,
but yeah, so I think you're right. Dwaradelf is definitely my third favorite cycle, right after those two. I mean, I love Dwaradelf.
So you actually think Against the Shadow? You actually think you might like Against the Shadow more than Dream Chaser?
It might be because I've played Against the Shadow so much more. Just as it's earlier quests and all the different groups I've played with, we usually get to Against the Shadow and play Against the Shadow. But I agree. I love those three boxed quests in the Core Deluxe. They're great. I like the rest of the cycle. Man, I love the story. Probably due partly to my Gondorian bias. But also something like Encounter at Amon Din is really, really fun. The Assault on Osgiliath, where you're trying to keep them from getting too much of the city and you're trying to take it. I love that quest. Yeah, I mean, I like that cycle a lot. The problem with Dream Chaser is I really liked it, but sailing is, especially in Nightmare mode, really unforgiving. It was very, very hard. Those Corsairs are just brutal. And a lot of the quests where you're sort of swimming through the tunnels and looking for the islands and all that stuff are cool, but they all kind of blended together for me. And it's probably because I only played it once. So I think if I play it again and more often, it might become my favorite cycle. Definitely a possibility.
Yeah, yeah. It's really hard for me to say because the middle quest for Against the Shadow, I mean, they're really not bad. It's just
Oh no, yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to
I
say.
mean,
It's one of those two.
yeah, and Nightmare Druid Forest is such a great quest, I think,
Yeah,
because it's so interesting, sort of the new wrinkle they
yeah.
introduce and stuff. But I mean, going through exploring the island and swimming through the tunnels. I mean, Dream Chaser has a lot of great stuff too. Maybe I would say that those two quests, those two cycles, are my favorites, and I don't really prefer one over the other.
Is there anything you're looking forward to with your decks with your deck that you didn't get to do in Mirkwood you didn't get to do a lot in Mirkwood that you can do in Khazad-dûm?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think my Defenders of Carindros can get activated a bit more because there's more swarming enemies, and a lot of them are a bit weaker. And that stab damage the Defenders of Carindros can start to add up and kill them.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to get
I,
some of them out and use them a bit more. Probably recycling traps a bit more would be fun as well.
I feel like on average I had about like half an ally out during the entirety of Mirkwood, so I'm looking forward to getting out more of my allies. I'm also looking forward
Yeah.
to helming. I feel like I didn't get to helm at all hardly in Mirkwood, so those are my goals for this season.
Baragon's helm or the Helm of Secrecy?
Oh, Helm of Secrecy. I use Baragon's helm a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Baragon's
Yeah.
helm was. Hey, this is
Yeah.
interesting. Baragon's helm wasn't even in this deck until like a minute or two before we press record on the first episode. Like, remember that? It
Right
was like
before
a
we did the first
last
episode, I
minute.
remember you were
Yeah,
going back and forth. I think Tireless Thoroughbred was one of your more recent additions as well.
yeah. I had a spear, and I couldn't decide between a spear and the helm. I
Yeah.
didn't even used to have the mail. I didn't used to have the helm or the mail. But then I used them in my solo deck, and I liked
Yeah.
them so much, and I realized, you know what?
Yeah.
There are some really big enemies in this game. So why
No,
don't I have a
yeah. And those were great
fully?
additions because I think almost every quest in Mirkwood, Baragon was,
Yeah,
or at least a lot of them, Baragon was making use
yeah.
of all of those toys and tools. It is funny because this is the cycle where having the Spear of the Citadel would have been really good because you would
Right.
put that on a Defender of Caindros, and then you'd block and you'd kill any attacker with 2 or less HP, which is
Yeah,
pretty good when you've got all these swarmy goblins.
we used to have so many spears in our deck. We used to have spearmen
Yeah,
and spears and Defender of Kandros, and
yeah.
eventually they all got filtered out because they're not so good after Khazad-dûm. But let's see how good we are at Khazad-dûm without them.
I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, they were super good in Khazad-dûm. We took them out because in later cycles they just weren't so good. Like you said, the enemies just have more hit points, and the enemies are a bit stronger sometimes. So the minus tier of spearmen and the so forth
Hmm.
kind of struggle to stay alive. But yeah, we have not played Khazad-dûm with these new Gondorian decks, where we are sort of spearless, so to speak. So I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll pay the price, or maybe the goblins will overwhelm us a bit more. We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with encounter cards. Spotlight. I'll start with the odd number encounter cards. Sudden
Mm-hmm.
pitfall. Ooh, I got the best one. This is what
Yeah.
you most have to worry about. The first player must discard one questing character he controls. If able, this effect cannot be canceled.
Yeah, that not being cancelable is really harsh. Not quite
Right.
sure why it's there. But this is one of the most infamous cards in the game. Everybody sort of
I
hates this
mean,
card. I
because
mean,
you
this
can't.
card
I
alone.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't care how strong your will is. If you fall down a hole, you can't beat that test.
Well, yeah, it's super thematic. I mean, you're in this narrow
Yeah,
tunnel
this
and
is
it's dark,
just
and you're on these bridges. Yeah, stuff happens. I mean, cards like this. I mean, maybe even this card alone is going to pop up throughout this cycle. Is sort of a reason why 3 hunters would really struggle to be a one
yeah.
deck.
Yeah,
Because this hits you as a 3 hunter, you
hunters.
lose a hero. Yeah,
You have to
you can't avoid it.
scry. You have to scry and not quest that turn, or just I don't know
Yeah, and
what you do.
3 hunters don't scry well. I mean, there's not a lot of
No,
tools when you can't have allies like Fireall or
no.
Hemorrhap or anything like that.
If I was playing my 3 hunters, I would try to helm into Lord Denethor whenever I could for this.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What's fun is my deck is actually probably one of the best decks in the game against Sudden Pitfall
Oh
because I'll
yeah.
always have a Ethereal ally,
Yep.
and if they get lost, oh well, I didn't pay for them.
Yeah.
So this doesn't hit me nearly as hard as it would hit you or
Yeah,
other
yeah.
decks.
The subclass, the second class citizens known as Lothril and Imrahil's chumps. Like, I feel kind of bad for the things that happen to them sometimes.
To quote Magneto in that not so great third X-Men movie, the pawns go first. And
All right.
that's true when you got pitfalls around. All right. So next we've got Dark and Dreadful. Since the win revealed, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. So the direct damage hurting characters, that's still around in this cycle. And 2 damage if the active location is dark. So whenever you've got a dark location, you have to play as if Exhaustion or Rock Slide is sort of back in the mix. It's obnoxious. It's a feature of early quests. Need to be mindful of it. Honor Guards will help out a bit.
Yeah, this is looking a lot like Mirkwood already. No. Signs of conflict. Doom 2 Surge. Lampright Bait. We love Surge cards that don't put anything to play. But we don't like Doomed cards, so.
Yeah. One, I love the art on this card so much. I mean, one of the reasons I love the cycle so much is the art's just so immersive. But there are 5 copies of this in the deck. That's a lot of Doomed and a lot of Surge. And this is by no stretch the only Surge card in this encounter deck. So Sprites are going to have a lot of opportunity.
All right.
Next, you've got this Dreadful Gap. So you immediately travel when this is revealed. And if another location is active, you bump it back to staging, which is a problem because to get out of stage 1, you've got to clear 3 locations, first and foremost. So if you're losing your actives, you're losing turns.
But
and
they have
quest
terrible...
points to get through. Yeah.
They have terrible travel effects.
That's right. And the quest points to clear this are the number of characters in play, not just controlled by the first player, the player with the most, not allies. Characters. So for us, this number could get very high.
That's when you just start killing people off.
Yeah, that's when you're like, okay, start pushing them into pitfalls. We gotta get out of this gap.
This is a weird card because you can test of will it and then just let it sit there. Kind of a good way to deal with it.
Absolutely a good way to deal with it. Something people probably don't think about, because I always think about test of will as like a treachery card.
Yeah.
You go, yeah, you could use it on this location.
Sigil Mineshaft. This is what we're coming for. Sigil is a word for silver. I'm probably saying Sigil wrong. I am not saying silver wrong. We're coming, in my mind, we just took Dolgador, and now we need to stock it with Sigil and Mithril, and these are the things we're looking for. So Underground Dark, raise each player's threat by 1 to place 1 progress token on Sigil Mineshaft. So you can raise your threat to get out of here. It's 5 threat location, 5 quest points. All right.
Yeah, and so I pulled that and this next card, which is the Lightless Passage, which is a 4 threat location, and this next card, Burning Low, which when revealed can add potentially +3 threat to every dark location and +1 to every other enemy in location. This is kind of what I kind of think of these as representative of some aspects of the Dwarven Elf cycle, this quest in particular. You've got these big threat cards that at any given moment you could stage 10 threat with 2 cards. Or you might have a treachery that all of a sudden is adding 10, 12, 15 threat to the staging area. You can get in danger of getting locked kind of at any given moment in these quests.
Burning Low is notoriously soft card, though.
Oh, yeah, but if you can't cancel it,
if you can't,
you know, if it fires off, you're sort of in trouble.
So you just did like 2 cards.
Yeah, I did. I kind of lumped those together.
Patrol Sentry, you're going for all the glory. Goblin Orc, after Cave Torch exhausts, Patrol Sentry makes an immediate attack against the engaged player if able. What I do remember about this quest is whenever we exhaust the Cave Torch, this guy's still in staging. But I guess that's because we kill people so fast.
Yeah. Yep. Next, we have another nightmare enemy. We have the Goblin Lurker. So he cannot be optionally engaged. So this kind of contributes to that threat piling up in the staging area in this quest, because he's 3 threat, which is kind of a lot. And then if the active location is dark, he gets +3 attack and -40 engagement cost. So at that point, you can kind of pull him out of the staging to get his threat out of there. But then he's a 5 attack enemy. So yeah, when they start lurking about and all your locations are piling up, you can get threat locked real fast.
I feel like, you know how you play people off when you want to get them to stop talking?
Yeah.
I feel like when we want the other person to stop talking, we just flip the next card. Shadow Dweller. This is a good card. It's only 1 threat. It's as Surge. So it's a 1 threat Surge card, and it does not make engagement checks unless while the Cave Torch is in play. And the Nightmare card, if you use the Cave Torch too much, it burns out. So we'll talk about that in a little bit.
And that's something I love about Nightmare. Like, I love when the Nightmare cards add a little bit more like flavor and theme. And so now the torch can burn out if you use it too much, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And you got this extra big, scary, shadowy monster that doesn't actually come at you as long as you have the torch to kind of keep it in the shadows. But once your torch burns out, then you gotta think, oh, we gotta deal with these like big squid monsters.
Really though, seven attack, 7 defense, 8 hits. I feel like we've dealt with worse.
Yeah, well, 7 defense is the highest we've seen.
Yeah,
yet
that's the highest defense.
done.
I feel like this person.
That's 15 attack to kill it. That's a lot.
7 defense. I feel like this is Gondor Shadow Dweller, man. We need to get this thing on the walls. How do we get this thing on our side? All right. Shadow effect spotlight number 1.
Spotlights. Yep.
Discard the defending character from play, so you always have to worry about this. Or have at least 1 hasty stroke and never spend a hasty stroke on anything but this.
Yeah, so this is a terrible shadow effect because, again, people might miss this little detail. If the shadow effect triggers, the attack will always then become undefended because the defending character is removed from play, and now you've got an undefended attack that's still going to finish resolving against a hero.
Shouldn't this say discard the defending character and enemy from play? Wouldn't that be so much cooler?
Oh, because the goblin pushes you down a pit or knocks you off the railing. But actually,
I
mean, it would be thematically awesome if this killed the enemy and the defender. That'd be kind of cool.
It's strong enough. It's strong enough that it could totally kill the enemy.
If you could do that, this would be a quest to just chump with and just hope that your chumpers take these.
That's fine.
Goblin patrol leaders with them.
Dude, that's a strategy in warfare. Fight them on the hazardous terrain and watch them. Take them with you.
Related to that, the next shadow effect from Dark and Dreadful is you deal a damage to the defending character. So again, this is another cycle where when this card is in play, it's a really big risk to defend with a 1 HP chump blocker, because this will turn it into an undefended attack after it kills that blocker. And that's why my deck is kind of insulated against a lot of this, because I've made a lot of conscious choices with the allies I picked, like White Tower Watchmen and stuff. That Imrahil is often able to find a jump blocker that's got 2 or 3 HP, so these don't scare me.
Yeah, we never talk about this. Just as good as an Honor Guard and a 1 health blocker.
That's true. Yeah.
Sudden Pitfall. Genius on the spot designing. I would say discard the defending character from play as long as the enemy. And the enemy if it is a non-unique enemy. You could totally do that, and it would totally not ruin any quest. Done. Yeah. Genius designing done. All right, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. This creates a really interesting situation for us, though, because we kind of want Baragon blocking stuff, especially because there's a lot of other shadow effects in this quest that add 1, 2, 3 or more attack to the attacking enemy. But at the same time, we don't want to really block with Baragon until he's got some shadow cancellation, because we can't get him sudden pitfall. That'd be a disaster.
That's why we get the brand out so we can light the way.
Yeah, the brand, the Armored Destroyer, something like that.
Yeah,
even the Armored Destroyer is kind of a risk to rolling the die.
The brand lights the way so he doesn't fall into any pits, and the Armored Destroyer jumps him because the Armored Destroyer is the best card / mount / horse in the game. All right.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, so that's our shadow effect spotlight. Nothing's changed on Lamplight Tracker from last time. So we added this Mirkwood Oleg High gigantic troll.
I honestly want to put him in front almost. Although we were pretty much both in dire straits when these came out. The question is, which one were we more in dire straits for? I think we were in danger of questing pretty unsuccessfully if this guy came out. So
exactly. I think both of these cards were ones, if we didn't cancel them when we canceled them, I think both of those quests had a real chance to end up in a loss.
These two definitely could have ended up in a loss. Maybe this one. Maybe this one, really.
Maybe
that might have been 4 saved games right there.
Which is great. That's what the Lampright's all about.
Yeah. And
all right, well,
Lampright Corner is back, of course, and now we'll do strategy. Talk about your big card.
Yeah, so I picked Outmatched for this one. I haven't talked about it yet, I don't think, in any detail. It's a trap that's free with Damrod. Because I have Imrahil, I'm quad sphered, so I don't worry about sphere matches here. Really a fantastic trap, because it's going to be card draw when it triggers. And you can sort of think of this basically as giving your defender like Baragon another copy of Unexpected Courage. This gives him 1 more free block. So if you have a big tough defender like Baragon, this almost says cancel an attacking attack. So it's like a feint as long as it's stuck to somebody. at the risk of shadow effects sort of, causing some problems. But it's also good because a lot of times some of our strategy is that we want to hold a weak attacker on me that Baragon can safely block and lower my threat every turn. And in the case of a Armored Destroyer, Baragon could try and milk enemies that are out.
And you have two of these.
Really so much. Yeah, I've got 2 outmatched. I sure do. Basically helps you win the attrition and the economy race against the number of enemies by giving you sort of a pseudo bonus defender or canceling an attack.
And you can for enemies that attack twice, you always want them to be outmatched. And for enemies you want to spear, you always want them to be outmatched.
Exactly.
So if they attack again, they fall farther and farther onto your spear. All right.
That's right.
My strategy, big card breakdown, Defender of Andros. So I feel like I didn't use him too much, if at all, in Mirkwood, but he's better against Gobos. He deals 1 damage with a Valor response against the attacking enemy. And he gets up to 4 defense. All right. That's it. Short and sweet.
Let's do it.
Let's have some more fun.
That was. I agree. I'm so excited for the cycle.
All right. First, we get our hand.
Yeah.
Eric, do you believe in undefeated Lords of Gondor after Into the Pit?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. Stop drawing early.
I went a little early. But I am liking what I see. I'm seeing 2 canceled shadow effects, but not sudden pitfalls. Those are uncancelable, unfortunately. Like ambush, because that's going to kill a goblin real quick. There's a lot of doom, so Favor the Valor is not a bad thing to have. Honor Guard protects against some of that direct damage. One thing I'm sort of missing is more disposable questers off of the sudden pitfall, but
so I think because I have a hasty stroke, I think I might keep this.
Yeah, the hasty stroke's pretty good protection too.
So yeah, even though I don't have any purple, I do have a magic ring to kind of pretend like it's.
I don't know. Yeah, no visionary and no steward. I'm not sure.
All right, you're right. You're right. There's too much threat.
Yeah. Watch the significantly better hand. Oh, that's pretty good. There's your Guildors.
Yeah. Guildors. I got 2. All right.
Gandalf.
Let's go up here to the quest card. Entering the mines into the pit. You have been sent by the White Council to Moria to deliver a message to Balin and his dwarven colony. No one has heard from you in a while. Is the quote-unquote, what we're really doing here. But really, it's Denethor and company have decided to take the mines of Moria to stockpile all sorts of precious metals and materials in their new base of Dol Guldur. Search the encounter deck for Eastgate and Cave Torch. Put Eastgate in play as the active location and have the first player attach Cave Torch to a hero of his choice. I'm guessing Damrod or Lothril, right?
I would think so. Probably Lothril, because I think Damrod's going to be more disposable.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. All right, set first hall, Bridge of Khazad-dûm aside. And shuffle the encounter deck. Do we not have to reveal cards? Of course we have to reveal cards. Okay, so Eastgate says, immune to card effects. Players cannot opt to engage enemies, and no engagement checks are made. So the only way we can engage enemies is a goblin follower who does it himself, or a Mablung. Forced. After Eastgate leaves players in an explored location, add first hall to the staging area. Victory 1. The doors of the Eastgate hang crooked on their hinges. The darkness inside the doorway is still impenetrable, shutting out the last beams of a sinking sun. How poetic. When revealed, reveal 1 encounter card per player and add it to the staging area. Players cannot advance to the next stage unless Bridge of Khazad-dûm is in the victory display. Shuffle the deck. Eric, grab your card. Sudden Pitfall.
There you go. Card number 1, that'd be great. Twisting Shadows. All targets can be dark locations in play, and X is the number of dark locations in place. So that's already a 1 threat location.
Yeah, we can Cave Torch that right away.
2 many locations pile up out here.
All right, my card. Dark and Dreadful. Perfect. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. 2 instead of the active locations. Dark.
Freebie.
It's a freebie. Now we can have more fun, like I said. All right. Resource phase.
All right.
Into the mines we go. Do you like my subplot?
I do. I also see it as less like sort of we've helped Thranduil and Thranduil and Galadriel with their Mirkwood problem. Now we're going to go help Elrond with his Moria problem. We're sort of like helping the Noldor lords to boost their impression and the influence of Gondor. I kind of see this as happening like when Denethor's a bit younger. Maybe his father Ecthelion is like still steward, and Boromir and Faramir maybe like in their early 20s.
Oh no!
And Denethor's like out out like making a name for himself and for Gondor while his dad's back ruling.
I am steward.
You are old man Denny. All right.
All right, no, I can be whatever you want me to be. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I need to get Visionary Steward. Speaking of,
Yep.
You've jinxed me. You're talking about me not being steward yet, and I don't have a steward. All right, what do you got?
There you go. I'm gonna play ambush off of Damrod. That should be a dead goblin before it attacks, hopefully. And then I think I don't really want to play anything else, so I'm gonna be good there.
All right. I have lots of stuff I can't play.
Yeah, you do. A whole lot of stuff you can't play.
I'll play this Honor Guard. I'll save my Gandalf or something to blow up.
Yep. You can play the Honor Guard after a successful questing, you think?
Yeah. All right, let's just go.
Let's do it.
I'll send 3.
I will send 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know what? Time out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being stupid. 1, 2, 3. Play Thorongil.
Sure.
Go ahead, look at the top card.
All right, let's see what we got.
Watchful Eyes. Really, that's probably okay. I was gonna say, I was looking for a good Cave Torch.
Yeah.
But really, just let that come out. Put it on Boromir, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's exactly right. Boromir will be sort of, our rear guard, and we'll be watching him.
All right, I'll send 2 to the quest then.
Okay. I will. Well, I could also just Cave Torch now as an action and burn up the active location.
No, that's just a freebie, man. That's just a free encounter card.
All right. I'll send 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll send 6. You're sending 2. Like simple as it. You send 2 or 3?
2.
You send 2, so
just 2.
8.
Yep.
8v1. And really, we already know our first card is just this Watchful Eyes. That condition attachment is going to attach to Boromir.
So if he is exhausted at the end of the combat phase, you have to reveal 1 card from the encounter deck.
Correct. So we'll try not to do that. And then our second card is last card for this round. Oh, boy, it'd be great if this was another 0 and we got the Eastgate out of here. Ooh, Shadowfall. It does have Surge. Attached to a non-dark location in play. Counts as a condition attachment. Attached location gains the dark crate and gets +3 quest points. That's not so good. That's going to attach here. This now has 10 quest points.
Timeout. This is not immune to player card effects. This is not immune to player card effects. It is immune to card effects. So that is a whiff.
Wow.
It is a whiff.
Oh, wow. You're right.
Yep.
So that cannot trigger.
The gate cannot be dark.
So we still have 1 more
surge.
Wow, that's great.
Pitfall.
Good eye. Some pitfall.
Oh.
Goblin Lurker cannot be optionally engaged. He is going to get ambushed, which is great because he's going to be a 5 attacker when he does come in. 3 damage response, draw a card. Let's see what I get.
Nice.
Ooh, followed. That's real good.
That'd be a good one to follow, actually. All right. 3 progress.
Yeah. Yep, only 3 progress.
All
That's kind of a bummer. Can't travel. I could Cave Torch to burn up this Twisting Shadows. Like, no.
You might as well.
It's only gonna get bigger.
Why don't you wait until you mob lung?
Combat after combat phase? Yeah. All right. So no travel. We do 3 progress. Put that on.
You know
there.
what? You know what? Let's do it now. We can leave this
to wait until after the combat phase, so whatever the Cave Torch I put into
because
play,
we want to be able to kill it, right? We want to be able to murder it.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, so I will Cave Torch, which is going to add a resource to the Nightmare card. Is that where it goes?
Yeah. Damage token?
Damage card.
So after Cave Torch exhaust, place 1 damage on this card. If there are 5 or more, remove tape. So definitely never do it more than 4 times.
All right. The problem is now, if this Cave Torch card is like the squid, because then our Cave Torch is exhausted. Oh, but it's still in place. So that wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
all right, so this is the Cave Torch card. We're doing this, during the travel phase, I guess?
Sure, the travel phase.
Okay. Great, there it is. So it's going to surge, which I think is a bummer. Let's see what this says.
It says added to the staging area, so it's fine.
Good. So it actually doesn't surge. That's actually good. So we avoided the surge of the Cave Dweller next turn.
Nicely done.
Doesn't really matter too much.
All right.
But okay, and that is explored, so that's gone. 3 progress onto it before it gets any
Okay.
bigger.
Now we want to try to mumblung that thing down.
Yeah, Mamba would be great to get that Goblin Lurker down here. Alright, so in the combat phase, we can't engage anything during the engagement phase. In the combat phase, I will have Imrahil spend his resource, search my top 5, and it's only going to be really looking for Moblung or card draw or something like that.
Wow.
Asking you shall receive. There's Moblung, which is great. Now, should I do this after the enemy attack phase? I should do
Yeah.
Imrahil during the
During the
hero
attack
phase.
phase. Yeah.
So it won't matter because you got the ambush, but he won't even get a shadow card.
You can't
We'll bring
ambush
him
him because of
down.
watchful eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, he won't die.
So you no. You hurt him this turn and then ambush him next turn.
Yeah, smart. So yeah, so we bring him
Okay.
down after the enemy attack phase during the hero attack phase portion of the attack phase, combat phase, I should say. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put 3 damage on him. He's even stabbable now, but we have the ambush for next turn. And we got that horrible 3 threat out of there, which is great. And Moblin says, "Hey, I brought you some bait. We're gonna go find another goblin. I'll be back." And he runs off down the tunnels.
And this is one of those
pretty
quests
good
where,
turn.
yeah, you could easily end up with too many locations and enemies here. So
Yeah,
good thing
that's
we
why
have
being
tricks
this sort
around
of
it.
aggressive stuff to pull things around. Exactly right.
Moblung who just punched through the wall, the stone wall, and pulled this guy out.
Gonna be turn 2. I'm up to 40 threat.
Okay, I'm at 38. Another Throngyo, how nice. All right, I'm gonna draw 2.
I'm gonna draw my 1. Ooh, I do have a
Alright.
compass, which could become useful later.
I'll play Visionary because if I don't do that, all you do is complain all game about how we
Your
don't have
deck has
vision.
one.
About
Your deck has
how
a
we don't have
single
Visionary.
purpose
Yeah,
to
except
play
that you could
Visionary,
put
and
it in
also
your
to
deck.
put up 68 defense worth of Aragon blocks over the
Uh,
course of the game.
You could.
You're absolutely
You
right.
could
I
put,
mean, Jeff and I have argued long and hard about whether or not I should add 1 or 2 copies of Visionary to my deck as well, just to make it more
I
reliable.
don't think you should have it. But I think you should shut up when I don't get it because you don't have it.
That's fair.
You don't have any. You don't have any search cards. You don't Visionary. You're always mad when I don't have it. Okay, here's what I need to do.
Hey! I often pay for your Heed the Dreams. I'm not going to
That's true.
stand here and be
All
bad
right.
mouthed.
I'm not going to badmouth you. I think I'm going to play an Honor Guard now so I can quest because I need someone to quest with.
Didn't you play one after we quested successfully?
No, I spent it on Throngyo.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So I need to have someone to quest with, or I can't send Hergon.
Right, you're bringing Sudden Pitfall bait is what you're doing. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that I feel like that Path of Need is going to be helpful when we get swamped by the goblins in stage 2.
Yep. Oh, hold on. No, I'll save for a Test of Will. Yeah, I don't want to play anything else.
Okay. Bear in mind, I have 2 Test of Wills, which I can save for if you want to play something.
Another reason why you weren't so much fun last cycle is because you never have fun until Visionary's out. I don't know. Do you want to circlet or unexpected courage?
Let's do a circlet. I don't want to get locked up in this. Although unexpected courage for 2 blocks on Baragon, we don't need it yet. Okay, let's do the circlet now. Okay. Good. All right, now I'm gonna play a free followed with
Classic
Damron.
Eric. You want me to play something for you or something for me? How about something for me?
How about something for me? That sounds delicious. I think I'm gonna play this 2 attack Attilian Ranger / Chump Blocker.
Yeah.
/ Pusher.
You want to push this guy back to staging where he can't be engaged?
You know what? Here's the thing.
No.
I was gonna play this compass, but I don't want to put the compass on Boromir now because I don't really want him exhausted. Because he's got watchful eyes on him.
Just wait for a Aaron Rider or something.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna save the compass to put on like an Aaron Rider or one of my other leadership characters. So yeah, no other plays for me right now. I'm gonna hold everything else. I don't think anything in this quest discards your hand.
I'm gonna look with Denny.
Sure. What do you see? What do you see, Steward?
Shaft.
Oh, big old 5 threat.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too, I guess.
We're gonna be questing so big, and plus we can raise our threat to get rid of it if we wanted to.
I think you overestimate just quite how big we do, but you might be right. All right. So what are you sending to the quest?
4 because I have to send my honor guard.
Yeah, but with Visionary out now, the honor guard's not a total waste. I'm actually going to save the honor guard in my hand so I at least have somebody to do next turn with Ethereal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from my 2 heroes. That puts us at 13v1, but really it's going to be 13v6. We need to do 4 more. So we could stage. Yeah, we could still stage 3 more. Yeah, the next card could be a 3, and we still get the active out of here. Or the next card's a 4 or a 5, we're a little bit in trouble. All right.
Here we go.
So then, whoops.
Yeah. I kind of want it to be sudden. I kind of want it to be sudden pitfall. Nope.
Ah, but it's only a 3, so that's exactly perfect. That's great.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have we're rid of the East Gate. Here comes the first hall. So we've entered Moria. Now we can engage and fight. We travel here. Each player must wage a step by 3 to travel here. I say we do that earlier rather than later. I don't think we go to the Sigil Mine Shaft, do we?
Yeah, let's just go to the first hall now, I think, right? I mean, I guess the argument if we go into the Sigil Mine Shaft, less likely to get locked, but I think we just want to get out of this quest. The longer we linger, the deeper and louder the drums in the deep become.
So raise your threat by 3.
Let's move to 43.
Yeah, I'm at 41.
Travel there.
You go ahead and engage the patrol leader.
Yep, I'll engage the Goblin Orc patrol leader. You know what? He's obnoxious because he sometimes resists dying. But here's the beauty. He's going to be followed. So any turn he doesn't die, he's still going to assist us by leading us away. Damrod's going to response draw a card, which is, hey, another outmatched. All right.
So we are following this goblin into the pit. All right.
Yeah. Damrod learned some things about interrogation when he was held in Dol Guldur. Yeah. He's going to use it against his patrol leader, get some inside info. All right. Probably just ready for shadow effects now. I think we don't want to cave towards the Sigil Mine Shaft, do we? No, not yet.
No.
All right, let me get my shadows.
Okay.
And then let me Immerhill now, I think, so we know what we're working with. I don't think there's any reason to wait.
Yeah, try to get a defender out because I don't want to defend with Baragon unless we have to.
Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm gonna take.
These are all good. I mean, Lords of Gondor is your best chump, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because he's gonna power my card draw and then he can chump. So I'm gonna go with him. We might need the healer later, but we're gonna chump him right now.
No.
So I'm gonna grab the Soldier of Gondor. Push my top 5 with his response when he enters play.
Wow,
I will
near
just
whiff.
keep Watchman, near whiff, yeah. Wasn't a whiff. And luckily that White Tower Watchman is going to be a great thing to play with Ethereal next turn to potentially fall down a sudden pitfall.
Oh, yeah.
So great. I actually drew that this turn.
And like the thought of someone blowing into a horn right before their feet buckle when they fall down a pit. All right.
Exactly. So first and foremost, I'm just going to discard the ambush.
Do it.
In the combat phase to have Immerhill do 1, 2, 3. And put the last point of damage on this Goblin Lurker who thought he was being sneaky in the shadows. Not sneaky enough. And look, we avoided a terrible shadow.
Yep.
All right, now, because we don't want Baragon to risk a sudden pitfall, the Soldier of Gondor is going to valiantly run up, block this 4-attack patrol leader. Defending player raises his threat by 2. That's not so fun. Puts him up to 45. Probably have to drop a Favor of the Valor next turn. And then I think I'll have this Guardian of Athelion attack for 2, but that won't get through the patrol leader.
All right.
Laughs it off. Ha ha ha.
Nice.
And that is the combat phase, I think. Soldier of Gondor did die from that, of course. So he'll be in the discard. Great thing to get back with my first Knight of Belfalas.
Ready up.
And, yeah, I go up to 46.
I'm at 42. Turn 3.
All right.
All right, what are you playing? Ooh, let's do it.
Ooh. Let's definitely double back because excess progress right now doesn't matter too much.
No,
double back's great.
Yeah.
So I'll throw that out there. I'm going to throw this outmatched out there for free with Damrod. Damrod is such an underrated hero. I think people see Damrod.
I don't think he's underrated. He's ridiculous.
I think people see him and they think you build. I think they think you have to build like a dedicated trap deck. And I think he is a great splash hero.
Well, not everybody has 8 heroes to play with, dude.
You're not wrong. I definitely want to get this Favor of the Valor out there. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Put my
Okay.
favor out there just in case.
All right.
And then I think I'm actually going to hold everything else in my hand still.
All right.
Thinking actively about defense here.
Gonna hope for a steward.
Steward would be great, yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
All right.
Can't play it this turn, but you got it for next.
Nope. Next turn, I'm gonna start dropping Gildors, and we can get out of here.
Absolutely. Again, you don't need to save for Test of Will because I've got 2.
Yeah.
Right now.
I have nothing else to do. I'm just gonna chill.
All right, let's quest.
Chill and send 3.
I am gonna send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay.
10, 11. Double sudden pitfalls would actually end up getting a hero, but I'm willing to roll the dice on that possibility. I'm not gonna waste the Guardian of Aphelion on that. 7, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
it's not
6,
gonna be
7, 8,
double
9,
pitfalls.
11.
That'd be impossible.
Yeah, and you can actually scry to make sure. You sent 3,
Yeah,
you said?
Yeah. So it's 14-2 because the goblin were following him into the pit.
Oh, that's great. Turning that Ziggle Mind Shift into a 2 threat. It's amazing. But isn't it really the 3 because the Shadow Dweller is 1?
Yes.
Oh no, yeah. Shadow is 1. Yeah, so 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
14 to 3. We only need to do 2 to get out of the first hall, which is
So we're going to
great.
double back.
Yep, we'll hit double back.
Hold on. I got to scry. Sometimes I forget
you
to
are scrying? Okay.
And it makes little asterisks. All right, here we go.
Twisting
That's a
Shadows.
2 threat. And yeah, that's fine. It's not going to remove anything. Just a 2 threat card. That's fine.
That's great for now.
Okay. Yeah.
Throw it out there. So our first card's a 2 threat. We go up to 5, which means right now we're still clearing the active and double back, which would be great. Keep my Third of Valor alive. Our hopefully last card of this quest is Lightless Passage. So 4 puts it to 9. Is that right?
Yeah. So hear me out. You could clear the Twisting Shadows with the Cave Torch. Because it has 3 threat right now.
Yeah, 3 threat and 3 quest points.
Yeah. 6, 9, 13. Yeah, 10. If you do that, we would do 7 and complete both things. But it might add an enemy.
Right, I think that's okay because there's no other enemy out there right now we have to worry about.
Yeah,
I do want to Cave Torch that because if one more Dark Location comes out, that's going to go up to 4 quest points and 4 threat. And we're not going to be able to take it out with a torch later. So now's the time to do it.
Okay, do it.
So as an action, we use the Cave Torch.
All right.
And that's going to put a burn down token on the Nightmare card. That's going to put 3 progress on Twisting Shadows and discard it. And then we have to see if
we get an enemy.
If we get an enemy.
We
do. He can see if it enemy put in cage with me or just in play. Yeah, to the staging area. Okay, so this is after.
So we're not gonna clear it, unfortunately, but
yeah, it was still worth a shot. Statistically speaking,
it was worth a shot.
Should have cleared both.
So 2 to the first hall. Victory display it. Then Khazad-dûm comes into play, and then 2 more to double back. I don't think we go. I don't think we go to Khazad-dûm yet.
Because we can't play cards. Maybe not. Maybe we go.
I think we go to Sigil. Sigil Mineshaft.
Sigil Mineshaft. Get that 5 threat out of there. Yeah, it's probably safe.
And then you can take this Goblin Scout.
And if I'm player 1, am I player 1? Yep. So I'm player 1. So the Goblin Scout comes down to me. Great one to get out match because he's only 1 attack.
Yep. You could grab a lampright with him, Reho. Draw you card.
Yep. Draw my card. Oh, actually, shoot! Before I draw that card, it has to go back in because I need to shuffle up the entire watch. First after. So now we engage things. I draw the card from the trap. Hey, it's my other honor guard. I like her just like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my shadow effects out here.
Okay.
37. This guy is 30, so it actually comes here first. And I think I'm going to Emerhill right now.
Those would be nice.
They would.
Yes, he can block them both.
I think that's who I want. Yeah, this is what Jeff was talking about. So we're still in Valor. We get this. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block the outmatched Goblin Scout first. Exhaust Defender Carandros. Stab him for 1. Since I'll get a Defender next turn, I can just stab him before he does his attack. And then his shadow effect is not fall, so that's great. Use the response on Outmatch. Ready the Defender of Kaer Andros, who is now going to block and survive against the Patrol Leader. Now, I would deal damage to Patrol Leader, but he has the Force. Before he's dealt damage, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's an enemy, cancel that damage. So we'll go up and do that. This is the top card. It is not an enemy. We just avoided a Doom Surge next turn. That's great. So he does not avoid the damage from the Defender of Kaer Andros. Valor response. And then his shadow effect is attacking enemy gets +3 defense this phase. He goes up to a 6 defense. Wow. I wasn't going to kill him anyways, so that's okay. Oh. He's tough.
He wants us. He wants us to follow him. He's turning on his goblins. He wants us to follow him. All right.
In his art, see his art where it looks like he's like sending his minions against us, like seize them.
Yeah.
Really,
he's showing us where to go.
It's that way. Don't hurt me. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
He heard about Lords of Gondor, man, and he's like, listen.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to me. I'm with you guys. For Gondor. He's like, for Gondor. I'm gonna feel bad when we have to put him out.
Yeah, he's like rallying some loyal goblins to him. He's like, "Come on, meat's back on the menu. Let's go eat our lads down on level 6."
All right, so you're gonna kill the
the Defender of Kaer Andros will take 1 damage from the attack there, but he'll go back into the deck and heal, so to speak. I am gonna go ahead and. Oh, it takes no damage. Oh, goodness, right. You're right. I'm in 4 defense.
4 defense.
What am I thinking?
Gondor, man. Trying to get through Gondor's defenses are crazy. I love Gondor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any meaningful damage to the Patrol Leader, of course. So I will go ahead and have Imrahil kill this Goblin Scout. Outmatch goes in the discard, which means if Imrahil finds Anborn later, he doesn't have anything to do.
Yep. I feel so weird with Baragon just watching all of this.
Get that torture your own, Baragon. It's dark down here.
He's like, man.
All right.
Khazad-dûm is so much easier than Mirkwood. I don't even have to do anything. All right.
It's the exact opposite of our strategy. Don't Baragon. I'm up to 47 threat.
I'm up to 43.
Okay. So I might need your Barivore cards, just hypothetically speaking here. Let me see what I get.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna play Steward.
Absolutely. Start letting Denethor
so you need my Barivore cards?
You've got more cards than you can play right now, right? I'm kind of low on any meaningful.
Here's what I'm look at, man. I'm desperately going for a Burning Brand or a Hasty Stroke.
All right, yeah, that's true. We need to get Baragon in the game. That's a good point.
Okay.
We need to get him in the game before he gets swamped.
Oh, he's in the game. He's in the game. I got Heed the Dream. All right, but what I think I'm going to do this turn...
I can spend 2 of those leaderships for you.
All right. I was thinking about using a Gildor, though, this turn.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just Gildor.
That's true. Yeah. That's a good point. Because you'll be at 4 resources.
You know what? I don't need this red. Let me go ahead and make him green, and I can do all sorts of things.
Ooh, yeah, good.
Yeah, he's a knowledgeable Baragon. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll spend 1 from Barivore because hers are only green to play Heed the Dream. Search the top 5 here. 1, 2, 3.
See that Burning Brand.
4, 5. There it is.
Oh, you're kidding me.
There it is. All right.
So good. You still want to search?
I don't know. Really?
Armored Destroyer, maybe? Get 2 safe Baragon blocks a turn?
I'm going to have a Burning Brand. Yeah, I probably don't need a shield, right?
You have a shield in your hand already.
No, what I mean is I probably don't need 2 restricted.
Yeah. Probably not. We have the honor guards, and I got 2 honor guards.
Is there anything else we need to search? I mean, I can't think of anything else to search for.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, feels pretty weird, but I think probably the next best thing is the horse, so we can take out 2 shadows a turn, and then we can get Baragon in the game.
Can you spend 1 for the horse?
I could.
You don't need 1,
please.
From
Boromir?
Yeah.
All right, I
One's
spent 1.
I'll grab the horse. All right, shuffle up. I'll go ahead and play 1, 2, 3 for Gildors now, and that's it.
Great. That's a good turn.
I'll play my brand next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any plays this round.
Okay.
Got a lot of reactive stuff here. You still don't have anybody that's leadership except for that. Okay. Yeah, no, I got no plays.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and look at the top card.
Please do. Top and only card, let's specify. Bury
always a
that
surge.
son of a gun.
It's always a surge, isn't it? All right.
Doomed 2 and a surge, down it goes. Good to not hit it, though.
That means I have to send my Honor Guard and Hergon for 4 willpower.
There's only 5 threat out there. There's only 1 card coming. Be great to finish double back.
Yep.
But we got 5 threat active locations, so we should quest pretty big. I think you want to try and kill this patrol leader or not. Yeah, following him is actually pretty darn good right now.
I'm enjoying
I'll send
following
1, 2, 3,
him.
4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to kill him at all.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think we have to kill him at the next stage, maybe. But until then, we'll use him.
Yeah. No, we don't kill him if we don't have to. That's
What
why
if
I
I
was
send-
rushing. I was rushing the brand so you wouldn't try to kill him. What?
What if I send 9?
Yeah.
That puts
13 to
us at
5.
13 to 5, but we need
Sure.
to do 7. It's unlikely we're going to clear double back or the active at that amount. But
You ready?
let's think about this. Wait, hold on. Let's think about this. Only staging 1 card. Why don't I
Yeah.
also send Dimmerhill for 3 more willpower? That makes it pretty likely we can at least clear the active. Hopefully,
Okay.
maybe get the
I
double
still
back
don't want
done.
to. I still don't want to block this turn. Just FYI.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me send 3 more from Dimmerhill. 1, 2, 3, 16 to 5. 1 card. I feel pretty comfortable now that we'll get double back cleared and get the active out of the way.
Burning Low. Each enemy location currently staging gets +1, +3 instead of as a dark location. So that'd be +7. But really,
It'll be +1, 2, 3, 4. It's only +5, right?
no, these are. Oh yeah, this one's not dark. Yeah. +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 10 to 16. That'd be fine.
We wouldn't clear double back.
Right. You can. We don't have to exhaust the cave torch that way. Or you know what?
I was thinking, why don't I just test a will of this?
Yeah, let's just play one of our million test of wills.
We have 3 right now, and the bad treachery is not cancelable.
Yep.
Let's just test a will this burning low.
Yep.
So we'll
16 to
cancel that.
5.
Yep. So now we do plenty of progress to clear the Ziggle Mine Shaft and to clear double back.
Yep.
So our threats go down 5. That preserves our favor of the valor a lot more. Makes me feel comfortable. There's enough doomed and surge.
I'm at 38. You're at 42.
42. And now we can travel. Do we want to go just to the Lightless Passage, or do we want to do the Khazad-dûm? We definitely want to play cards next time.
Yeah, Lightless Passage for sure. So we do have to exhaust the cave torch.
All right, so we got to do it in the travel phase. So I'll add the damage token there. So we're at 3. I will use the cave torch, and we see if we get an enemy. Hopefully not. But so far we've.
Oh, thank goodness.
There we go. Avoid a
Every time it's been an enemy.
Would have been a shadow effect, but yeah.
All right. So we're down to
yourself
1.
Next time and embarrass your stupidity,
Dude.
torch wielder.
I really want to get this Shadow Dweller on the wall on our side. That's 7 defense. Man, that'd be good.
That's some good stat line.
All right, so can you block this guy?
I'm just gonna point this out for my theory about why the Addercop had 8 that drove you crazy. I only count 7 tentacles on that Shadow Dweller. 7 for 7 limbs.
No, man, limbs. It's not the attack value. It's the limb value.
The limb value. Oh. All right, so we travel to Lightless Passage. We exhausted the torch. We only have 2 more torch uses. Nothing to engage, so we go into the combat phase.
Yep.
I'm gonna get my shadow card here, 1 and only.
You're gonna need a chumper.
And Bergon still doesn't want to block, so Immerhill is gonna search.
Can't risk it.
He finds. I was just gonna say, I hope I get a soldier or a knight as my chumper. I think I'm gonna take the Knight of Belfalas.
Okay, get the soldier
I don't want
back.
both of my soldiers in the discard. Exactly. And hopefully the soldier that I get back will be able to, when I play him, find another Knight of Belfalas to get this Knight of Belfalas back.
Yeah.
Immerhill's going to find that Knight of Belfalas. He's going to find this dead soldier, so I can get more card draw next turn. Okay. And then this Knight of Belfalas is what's going to chump against this patrol leader.
Yep.
And still not a sudden pitfall. So lucky. So technically it's +1, +3. Doesn't really matter.
It's +3. Yep, it's a 7.
It's a 7 attack. I mean, this guy's getting his boost every turn. But it's not enough to get through to a hero. So we'll just kill the Knight of Belfalas, and then I can't do any meaningful damage to him. So
now,
no attacks on my
if you had a Forest Snare plus a follow, now that guy would be on our side.
Yeah, so the followed and Forest Snare combo would really be quite nice. But even the outmatched and followed combo, which I can actually pull off in this deck, is pretty good. So you get a free block against the person, and they're helping you out. Yeah. And actually, I mean, think about how much work that 3 willpower has done for us every quest phase so far.
Oh, so much work. Are you ready?
All right, that's like for me.
We've gotten more willpower than out of my people from that goblin.
It's accurate.
All right, ready up.
I'm up to 43.
39 threat. Here's the turn counter.
Okay.
Now I get to finally do what I want to do.
There you go. Yep. And if, I might start taking your cards if you're sort of got what you need.
You can have cards this turn.
Thank you. Ooh, so good. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Soldier of Gondor as a permanent play. So I'm gonna start building up a little attack power. There's another 2 attacker. Trigger his response for 5 more card search. I'm gonna keep the Errand Rider, who, good news, is gonna be able to hold that compass for us.
Nice.
Take those Gondorians, in my deck a little bit. These 2 go back. Love to see that Gandalf too, because I might just try and blow up this patrol leader with him. A little bit of a risk, but
all right,
take chances. I'm gonna do this. Something I need to do a whole lot of pushing. I'm gonna play this next Guardian of Athelion.
Okay.
And then I think
you gotta spend a resource, right?
It's off Cameron, right? Did I just spend one?
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm not always
sure.
watching.
Problem is I clicked it, but sometimes TTS kind of the click's a little bit lagged, you sort of miss it. But I'm pretty sure Damrod had 2 there.
Okay, yeah, I believe you.
I did. I don't think I'm spending much more of my money. I'm just gonna hold everything else that I've got.
Okay.
Start smoothing my resources next turn.
All right. Okay. I'm up. I'm gonna drop a Burning Brand onto Baragon finally. I'm gonna drop a horse onto Baragon.
Yeah, now we're about to shut these goblins down.
I guess I'll drop a horse onto him next turn. 1, 2, 3. I have to play Guildors this turn. One more time.
Okay.
Then, don't need a shield. Don't need a Tireless Thoroughbred. Yeah, other than that, I'm good.
Okay, so we got 1 card coming. Pretty much no threat. Pretty much no threat out there.
Yep, let's see what the 1 card is.
Yep. Oh yeah, Death gets to see.
Patrol Sentry, so 1 threat. Yeah, this is fine.
We're not even torch this turn, so he's going to be easily dealt with. Okay, so I'm going to send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll send 3.
How much do we need to send to just get the active out of there? You know, there's going to be just 2 threat out there after we stage that.
You don't have to send anything if you don't want to. Oh, you have to send 3 to get the Lightless Passage out. That's a good idea.
Right, I had to send 10 to get the 7 progress on entering the mines we need. I think that's the ideal.
Yep.
Just to get that progress taken care of. We send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I would save to kill. Yeah, kill this Patrol Sentry at least.
Yeah. 9, 10. I think I'm going to send the Soldier of Gondor as a quester. That gives us the 10 we need to put the 7 progress on the active once we've done it all.
So you've sent 10? Okay.
I believe so.
All right, 4 to the Lightless Passage.
Yeah, I sent 10.
And 7 to the quest.
Yeah, well, actually, this guy gets staged.
Oh, yeah, that guy comes out, obviously. Yep, 2.
That's great. You sure about that? He's 1. Yeah. He's 1. We're taking 3 off, so there's only 2 out there. Yep, that's right. That's right.
All right.
Okay. We probably don't want to travel to Casa Doom yet, or do we? I have a lot of plays next turn.
Well, okay.
Why don't we do? Here's my thought. Why don't we do 1 more turn of building? I'm gonna have a couple of, I think, valuable plays. Yep. And then my thought is, ideally, if we stage a location next turn, you can put Path of Need on it. We can go to Casa Doom, clear it,
before the
travel
Goblin
to the Path
ambush.
of Need, and then when all the Goblin ambushes start happening, we've got Baragon and Path of Need.
All right. Break down that
percentage. But also, you're right. Maybe we just want to get out of here. Maybe we just want to do Brigade.
No, I want to play my horse before the Goblin ambush.
Okay, first let's wait a little bit.
Bring this down.
Yep,
Patrol Sentry. Yep.
There's those 2.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll block. I'll block. Who you want me to block? This guy, I guess. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, block this guy.
I'll cancel that. I don't think we want him in the deck.
Better not have a search card.
Go ahead, lower
blocking off.
Yep, right? Lower your threat by 1.
Oh yeah, it's nice that Bear can start doing that again. That's
Yep.
useful.
And you
All
gotta
right.
defend that guy. And while you do that, I
I
am
just
gonna
need
take.
6
I'll be
defense.
back in 30 seconds. Okay.
Yep, sure. I'm gonna use Immerhill to get a defender here. I am going to take Knight of the White Tower, favorite ally. And then we'll do this. So come back in there. Double that up. Knight of the White Tower is going to block this patrol leader. 3 defense against 4 attack. Not a sudden pitfall, so just 1 damage to the Knight of the White Tower. We'll go back into the deck at the end of the combat phase. And I'm going to try and... Well, I guess I'll wait to see. I want to try and kill this patrol leader, but maybe I'll kill the other goblin instead. Jeff likes following that guy. I need 8 to kill the patrol sentry. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's enough to kill the patrol sentry. This is a surprisingly tough goblin. He'll die. End of the combat phase. I'll shuffle the Knight of the White Tower back in. The shadow effect is gone. We're still following our helpful patrol leader that we have intimidated to lead us through these dark and winding tunnels. And I'll wait for Jeff to do the end of turn cleanup here. I guess I can pass the turn marker. Actually, let's do mine. So we're going on in around 6 next turn. I'll be up to 43 threat. Try to get everybody up. Get my resources. I'll draw my card. Ooh, another errand rider. That's actually pretty useful. Because I can start playing. So now with these errand riders coming out, I can start smoothing my resources a bit and get these honor guards played. I think could be helpful. Actually, we're in a decent threat spot. I might see when Jeff gets back. I might ask about doing Legacy of Numenor. I've got another Favor the Valor in my hand. He's not even in Valor yet, and he's got a Favor the Valor in his hand and a Gandalf. So threat-wise, we're looking pretty good. And there's extra 8 resources I think we could both make use of.
I am back.
Here's what I'm thinking. Sorry. So I did my end of the turn stuff, so you need to just raise your threat and ready up.
Did you pass the counter? The turn
yes,
counter? Did you get your,
Yep,
did you get your resources?
I got my resources, yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get mine. You're talking about Legacy of Numenor, aren't you?
Yeah, because I've got another Favor the Valor in my hand. You've got a Favor and a Gandalf. You're just at Valor right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just use it to play the Favor. That's fine.
Yeah, I think we should do it because we want to build a lot right now. Because once we go to Cause of Doom, we can't build for like at least a
do
turn.
it.
We want to be built up before these goblins come. So let me Legacy of Numenor.
We're crushing this quest.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I mean,
but there's 4 threat for 8 resources. And if Bearvor doesn't need to give you cards, certainly try and get some good harvest or something and just go hog wild here.
You wait, you want cards?
Yeah, unless you're looking for anything.
Let's see. I don't think I need cards. I gotta play this. I mean, I would just be looking for like a golden belt just to complete my thing. But I'm gonna play this guy. This guy, my vet.
He's great.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't get to play him a lot.
To start killing a lot of goblins. Yeah.
I kind of want to play the Tireless Thoroughbred on my vet.
Holy cow! Yeah, he's a warrior.
1, 2.
Wow! Yeah, he'd be a 4 attack range.
Drop the Favor. Go ahead and play Unexpected onto Baragon since he's got the brand and the horse.
Wow.
Go ahead and play Tireless Thoroughbred onto my dude here.
Wow, that's awesome. So he's a ranged 4, 2 defense sentinel.
All right, I'm done.
Very good. Very good turn. All right. I've got a couple things I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah, you can have cards.
Oh, you give me cards? So before I spend anything, then let me see what I get to work with here. Ooh, another Gandalf. Now I'm feeling real good about our threat increase there. Ooh, I might even try and get that Defender Carindros out permanently in this quest. Let me do this. I'm going to do 1.
Do you have a harvest?
I don't have a good harvest, unfortunately. I was hoping to get one.
Oh,
but I have 2 errand riders, so my resources are about to get real smooth. I'm not just going to play both errand riders right now. I don't think the compass is that crucial.
Yeah.
And then I think what I can do...
I will say... Oh, yeah, because it would just be the gap anyways. But we could test the will of the gap. Yeah. What are you going to do?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. I'm going to ride 2 resources from Letherial do Imrahil.
Okay.
And actually, got a lot of these good tactics allies I want to get out. This defender, this knight, these 2 honor guards. I think I like the idea of having honor guard protections. Don't you think so?
Sure.
I'm playing
I
honor
think
guard
there's
this turn.
If I were
There's
you,
the-
if I were you,
there-
no. If I were you,
For
I'd
the
play
knight,
the
you
knight.
think?
Yeah.
All right. I think there is that direct damage treachery, but
You don't have a
you're right.
lot
You
of
got 2.
attack power. Usually, you have more attack power by now.
Not yet. I know. Yeah. What's up? But I'll be able to
Yeah.
get this vet out next turn as well.
Okay.
I'll start beeping up here.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
send.
it for me.
Yeah, I'll send 4 to the quest, and I'll look with Denethor.
Yep. We're basically in a position we just need to quest positively. Doesn't matter how much more over we go.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah, that's actually only going to add. That's not even dark. So that's just going to add 2 threat to the staging plus whatever else stages after.
Yeah,
it.
plus
That's
whatever
fine.
comes out. That's fine. All right, perfect.
Absolutely. All right, I'll send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I'm going to try and play this defender carrying Dros. No, I'm probably not. I kind of want to find him with Imrahil and then get him back to heal. All right, so
Okay.
I'll send 6, 7, 8. What if I send 8? How's that looking for you? You send 4?
Yeah, that's fine.
12 to... Yeah, that should be plenty. We can do quest positively.
So it'll be 5 plus whatever is next. Yeah, you might want to send 1 more, dude.
Just in case, we do flip another high threat dark.
A Sigil Mind Chef comes up, we would not quest successfully.
Let me send Lords of Gondor for... Actually, let me send Damrod for another 3. That's my best ratio there.
Okay. 15 to 5. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Goblin Sentry.
Not a dark position, but it is a
2
threat.
8 progress. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thus completes the Burning Low.
Yep. Go ahead and travel to the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. We can no longer play cards, which would shut down Hasty Strokes, but not Brand and not Destrier. Why don't you go ahead and engage him?
Absolutely. Engage this patrol guy. I need to shuffle in my Defender Carindros back into my deck as a pre-travel phase there. End of questing. Let me get my shadow cards. With where's one?
Oh, you know what?
Cards.
I don't think I raised my threat by 4 for Legacy of Numenor.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you did. You did not. You should be at 44. Good catch.
All right. So this followed guy here. Start with him, our little buddy.
Yep, I'm gonna block him.
Sure.
I can only get just +1.
You would get plus.
Yeah, it's not a dark location.
I would still take damage. So I'll use Burning Brand. Lower your threat by 1. Armor Destrier.
Yep.
And then block this guy. And then ready with Unexpected Courage. He ends on his feet. All right.
Feels so good having Baragon again.
You're
do
up.
you want me to kill or I'm gonna? Yeah, I will Imrahil.
I have 4. I have 4 attack for you.
Or something, I guess. We have 4 attack for me. I might actually not need Imrahil right now. We don't need any heals. I don't really need any card draw. You know, I'm actually not going to Imrahil. I'll save that resource so I can keep playing these tactics guys in my hand a little bit more easily. I think we're going to leave the follow guy there, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3.
I just like him.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we'll easily kill that guy. Keep the follow guy here. Maybe I'll try and put just enough damage on the follow guy so he's got 1 left so he becomes stabbable. Should I try and do that?
Yeah.
1, 3. I need to do 4 to that guy, so I could have done it this way.
I can attack him with 4. I can attack him with 4.
Oh, great. And then I can do 2. Would be 6. We put 3 damage on him. Actually, we just kill him that way, wouldn't we?
Oh.
I'd have to do a 1 attacker. Yeah, maybe just leave him where he's at.
Just leave him where he's at. I like him.
Could have done 8, and then
I could have sent 4 over to the first guy.
I could have done this. I could have done Imrahil and the Soldier of Gondor to do 2 to him. You want to try it just so he's stabbable?
Yeah. He is stabbable.
So, well, and he is so that he does not cancel the damage. So he takes 2 damage. Now,
lightless passage. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so the idea is in the future when we need to kill him, he's easier to kill, and the Defender of Carindros might be able to stab him to death.
All right, ready up.
Okay. Pretty good turn. I didn't Imrahil, so no one to put back in the deck. I'm up to 47 threat now. Might pop a Gandalf here once we get to the next stage.
45.
Draw my card. Oh yeah, throw this outmatched out. It's gonna be a great turn to have outmatched. I'll play that for free with Damrod.
Okay. Do you need Barivore?
I wouldn't. No, I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I can't play that trap because we can't play any cards right now.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, I remember that.
Asterix.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh gosh, I know. Just avoided it
Yeah,
again.
I was about to go nuts with traps or with cards. All right, draw 2 more. Hey, cool.
Actually, yeah, give me. Wait. Maybe give me Bearmore. Oh, I already took it. That's fine.
I took it. It's mine. It's
I was
mine.
thinking a lot of you could find a more expendable ally, but that's fine. Okay.
If you haven't paid for them, they're expendable.
All right.
All right, we're at -2.
I love it. Minus 2 threat.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Just need to do 3 to clear the Bridge of Khazad Doom. You want to scry?
Yeah, I'm sending 3 and I'm scrying.
Okay, let's see the scry. I like how you know what you're sending, whether or not the card on top is it. That's fine.
Patrol
We're gonna get
Sentry.
swamped by enemies this turn, but I think we're in a position to handle them.
Oh.
So we're gonna have one of those guys. Don't need to send a whole lot. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I'll send an honor guard.
Okay.
Just my ball bait.
10 to -2.
10 to -2. Really 10 to -1 if that guy say that's fine. That's all we need to do.
Yeah. So here comes the Patrol Sentry. And then here comes Goblin Scout. So the good news is we are always 37 threat or higher. So
yeah, he always sees us.
Always
so we
sees us.
do 8 progress. So we clear Khazad Doom with 3.
1, 2,
5
3,
more
4,
under the quest. Not that it matters. Now we progress.
Actually, does that 5 go on to the next one? I don't know.
No, I don't. Oh wow, that's a good question. It actually might.
I don't think it matters.
The second the active is cleared, yeah, either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Progress will not be placed by this effect. Right. You hear the
this is cool. This is actually
ambush.
A Nightmare Quest stage.
Yeah.
We replace this with a good Nightmare, which is awesome.
You hear the sounds of scampering feet as you move closer. And I was reading that. As you move closer to investigate, you find your party set upon by all sides by a patrol of orcs. They know we're coming for. They know we're coming.
Goddamn trap.
Patrol leader. The first player must first attack. I know we were looking for these guys, dude. We are a war machine. We're here to clear it out and send in our miners.
But he thinks he's got us in a trap. We're counter-trapping him.
There's so many layers to this. The first player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for X orc enemies and add them to the staging area where X is 1 plus the number of players in the game. So we have to search for 3 orc enemies. 1 must be patrol sentry, 1 must be patrol leader. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's a patrol leader in here. Here is a patrol sentry.
Pile if we can.
Why? You want more enemies?
They don't have surge or anything, and I'd rather stage goblins more than anything else, right?
Sure.
So yeah, I think we take it from the discard if we can.
There's one from the discard. No, we gotta get a patrol leader. This is the battle of patrol leaders.
Okay.
Here's a patrol leader, and then you want to get another goblin from the discard. Then the third one. How about a goblin scout? Seems like perfect.
Whatever the weakest one is.
Yeah, goblin scout, right?
Peasy.
So shuffle that up.
Yeah. All right. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies in staging right now. I think
X is 1 plus the number of players in the game. So we have to defeat 3 enemies to progress. This goblin ambush.
3 enemies. Whatever will the goblin army or the Gondorian army do?
Yeah. I mean, I only have 3 blocks. You have an outmatch. You don't have an outmatch. All right, so we'll have to figure it out.
Oh no, I know. You do? Play it right. Yeah, we'll have to map it out.
Yeah.
All right. So optional engagements. So first of all, this questing honor guard goes back in.
Yeah.
Optional engagements. We can play cards again. That's lovely. I will engage. I think I'll engage one of these patrol sentries, probably.
Okay. I will choose.
Maybe great at that patrol. Yeah, you choose not to engage.
Yeah, so we each get a scout.
Scout my way. Yeah.
Okay, a goblin scout my way. You get the patrol leader, and I get the patrol sentry.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of enemies. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
for sure. I would like to
Coming in
have
hot.
one ready. I'd like to have one ready for myself, if possible.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let me get my shadow effects.
All of a sudden, I'm wishing we killed that guy.
Told you. I might be able to stab him with a defender carrying Dross.
I still don't want to kill him.
So I could,
I still
I
don't want
know,
to kill him.
but at this point, any less
All
attack, the better. Let me Emerhill now before they attack. I might even push somebody this time if we find old Moblung. Ooh, no Moblung. I'm probably gonna need a block. I'd love to dare fan my threat down.
White Tower Watchman.
I'm probably gonna need a blocker. Yeah, White Tower Watchman's one of those great chumpers. It's exactly why he's in the deck to do situations like this because hey, those 1 damage shadow effects won't kill him.
Dude, where have the Lamprites been, man?
That's a great question. Where the heck have the Lamprites been?
We
in the
need
dark tunnels of all places.
Know.
We need some lamps lit. Where the heck are they?
We freaking need them. All right.
The Lamprider Union's on strike because we keep having them jump inside the mouths of spiders and stuff.
Yeah, whether we drag them out with the Belfalist Knights. All right, I'll block this. I'll block the Patrol Sentry.
Sure.
Baragon.
You're blocking the Patrol Sentry?
Yeah. Yep.
Shadow effect is deal 1 damage to the defending character.
Okay, I'll eat it.
What's your honor guard?
Yeah, but I'll eat it.
All right.
Saving my honor guard, man. There's lots of enemies. Relax. All right.
I was wondering.
I will just Destrier something.
Why don't you take the one of the patrol leaders?
Why don't you lower your Yeah, why don't you lower your threat? Ooh, that's a good one.
That was a great
lower
one.
Your threat. Lower your threat for Baragon.
Why, is he gonna then block this patrol leader?
No, lower your threat. I blocked this guy. Oh, I took a damage. Yeah,
you took a damage. Yeah, wait, what's happening?
All right. Yeah. I'll block this patrol leader now.
Okay, he's a 4 with no shadow effect.
All right, lower your threat.
I'm done to 46.
I'll ready with unexpected courage, and that's it. I'm done.
Okay, now I've got 2 more blocks I need to do. I need to block this 1 attack Goblin Scout and this 4 attack patrol leader. I'm gonna have my temporary White Tower Watchman block this.
Wow, that
shadow cardless, thanks to Baragon. I know.
Yep.
So he'll do 4 to my 2. He does 2 damage. I don't even die. I'll go back.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
He's awesome. You can't knock Top Gondor. Now I've got this 1 attack person coming in.
Yeah.
Think I'm gonna block them with my. Soldier of Gondor. I'll let it come in undefended, but I don't want to spike off any of the shadow effects. So attacking enemy gets +1, +2 if I'm the last player. I'm not. So he's attacking for 2 attack. A Soldier of Gondor has 1 defense, so he only takes 1 damage and lives. That's great. Gondor.
Nice.
That's all 4 of the attack resolved.
Yep, I will block my patrol sentry right here. This would stink if it said if you anytime you exhaust a torch or burning brand, they make an immediate attack. Yeah. All right, block this.
Imagine if we were playing pre-errata burning brand, where you could just use it on every defense. That's easy mode.
All right, exactly. Block this with honor guard.
Sure.
Oh man, add it to the staging area.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Okay.
He ran away from the battle. He sees these goblins about to get murdered, and he's like, "Nuts to this! I'm boss now!" And he just runs away to live.
If Baragon got him, he would have done the Aragorn and just thrown his burning brand into his back and stopped him from getting there.
There is no escape. Now, he's the one witness we leave. You tell the other goblins to get the hell out of here.
We're probably progressing. We won't get resources anymore, but that'll probably be okay.
Oh, I really don't get resources anymore. Luckily, I've got a lot already out here, so that's probably fine. I think you're right. But let's clear this. Let's clear this mess of a thing here. I'm gonna do 2 attack from the Guardian of Ithilien to kill this goblin.
Puts a progress on the stage.
Yep. Okay. And then I want to kill this 8-hit patrol sentry. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's the way to do that. So this patrol sentry is killed.
Okay, progress on the stage.
Yep, and then I think I'm gonna go for killing one of these patrol leaders. 3, 4, 5. Really, all I could do is try and kill this one that's sort of following. Maybe I just leave him. I don't know. Are you killing anything?
Yeah, I'm killing my Goblin Scout. 4 attack to the Goblin Scout. Yep.
Beautiful.
And that'll be 3 progress, and we have completed Goblin ambush.
Yep.
All right, so we immediately
Who
advance.
ambushed him? Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe the patrol leader led his army into a trap.
No,
He's working for us.
he led his army into a trap. He didn't like the other patrol leader, so he led him into a trap.
Read the quest card. Read the quest card. It's perfect.
You have captured a member of the patrol and press the wounded goblin for information about the dwarves.
Yes, we
It gives
have.
a nasty laugh. Oh wait, we don't have to kill a patrol leader to progress, do we?
I don't think so.
No, we don't. All right. Goblin for information about the dwarves. It gives a nasty laugh and with a mouthful of blood spits out, Balin can be found in the Chamber of Records. It can say no more. And Denethor's like, but we asked you about the Sigil and Mithril.
We're here for the mithril.
Yeah, we didn't ask you about the dwarves. All right, let's get rid of these shadow effects.
We want them to have no further claim upon the mines.
No. All right, we've got a whole new fortress. We got a whole new fortress to fortify in Dol Guldur.
Here we go. A way up. So the Chamber of Records is on the 7th level of Moria. The way up is treacherous, and you are accompanied by a sense of unease and vague dread.
You know what's
Heroes
happening
do
right
not
now.
collect resources. If players defeat this stage, they win the game. There we go. 12 progress.
Denethor is going to the Chamber of Records to see where all the ore and geodes are.
The geodes. He's a rock collector. All right. Discard my shadow effect. My wounded but not defeated White Tower Watchman. Go back into my deck.
All right.
Effectively healing him as well, which is so cool. Yeah, I think that's it for the round. We're going to be going into turn 8. I will be at 47 threat.
All right, I'm at 46. All right. Make sure you do not get resources.
Do not collect resources. Let me see something.
Heroes do not during the resource phase.
During the resource phase, so you can still steward, and I can still pass with the errand rider. So we have a lot of money to work with still.
Yeah, we can deal with it.
Yeah.
Guess it's a good time for a Gandalf. I don't know. We just need to do how much progress?
I would have loved to have seen that White Tower Watchman for Letherial, but I'm guessing maybe I didn't shuffle and I put him back on top. You would have been small. Oh, well, no, I guess it was. All right, good. For the White Tower Watchman.
All right. Did you forget to shuffle again? All right, so
maybe I know. Put him back again. Right. Get out of here, you White
we just need to do 12 progress. So
do you have Faramir? Or can you get Faramir?
I could try to draw him.
Yeah, just try.
I could Gandalf.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Gandalfing too, but you can Gandalf.
What's the? Okay, see if I can get him.
Yeah, see if you get Faramir. I feel like we're good to go.
Oh,
there they are.
There they are. They're like, we heard you needed light. All right.
You rang.
1 here, pass 1 to play my other one, just because I like them. Then I don't need a defender around us. 1, 2. Save for Strider's Path. 3, 4, 5. Play Gandalf. Do you got one for Test of Will still?
I got one.
Keep one for Test of Will. There's no one to blow up. I'll just.
Well, these control leaders. Control leaders are only 4.
Oh yeah, I'll try to blow this guy up. Sure.
I mean, you might miss, but you can also just lower your threat if you want. I guess you could draw cards. Why don't you draw my cards? So you get Faramir.
Nah,
I don't have the money.
I blew him up. I don't have the money. He's gone.
Nice.
Whoa.
Gandalf and the Lampriders came running up. Gandalf flinging fireball. Like, here we are.
We got to get to the Chamber of Records, man. We got to find out where the good stuff is.
Yep. You done?
Yeah.
All right. I will play a free outmatched. I will. Let's be able to play cards again. I am probably going to errand ride a little bit here to get some more plays in. I think.
Hey, give Baragond a resource for a Test of Will. Why not, right?
Oh, smart. Yeah, I'll write. Actually, wonderful idea. I'll write Baragond a resource in case we need a double Test of Will.
Yep.
And then I will write a resource to Boromir. I can play a vet next turn. Actually, I'm not going to write it to Boromir. So I'm just going to quest with the vet via Letherial. So actually, I think maybe I'll just leave my money where it's at.
I was about to tell you to play a Gandalf for the last round.
I'll do this. 1, 2, 3. Play a White Tower Watchman. He's going to be another 2 questing willpower. Then I'm good to go.
All right. Yeah, let's quest.
Maybe just in case stuff goes south. I'm gonna put a compass on this other errand rider.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm questing with 12.
You're saying 12? Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21?
21 from me. Yeah. So
21 to 2.
12.
Go ahead and look at that top card.
Wait. You said how much? I thought you said 12. You said
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I sent 12.
okay. And I sent 10, 11, 12, 14,
10 a million.
18, 19. When I sent 21, if you sent
Okay.
12, yeah, we're way higher than that. Okay, like,
right.
that number can't be right. All right.
I'll go ahead and leave this
33 to
Gabo. Yeah, I'll leave him. He doesn't even add
fair.
the staging. He's following his patrol leader. He's like, I'm with you guys.
I'm with you. I've always been a Gondorian at heart. I've always said patrol leader number 7.
He even gets to outmatched. He was like, hey guys, you guys want a card? Here's a card.
Yeah, I brought you a card. Please don't hurt me. I know you're my superior. All right, well, that was easy. Last card. Hopefully it's a surge so you can get some lamprey trackers numbers going.
Let's get some numbers.
It's not a surge. So it's just going to be one threat.
I'll go ahead and Stratus Path. Stratus Path. Let's get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Wow. So we staged 0 that turn. So 33 to 2, 31 progress. We clear the Twisting Shadows. And we easily, with the patrol leader and his scared goblins on our side, we are escorted up to Ballin's records to find the locations of the precious gems, geodes, and metals.
Yeah, Bearvor found a secret passage through the Twisting Shadows all the way up.
Yeah, wow. Well, we got pretty lucky by not getting a lot of surge, chain, anything.
Dude, that was really hilarious. With the goblin follower, he's like, I'm with you guys.
I mean, the name is perfect. Goblin follower.
Oh my gosh, that was a perfect quest.
The followed patrol
leader. Perfect.
Yeah.
The story about getting to the records for the mining stuff. Oh, the story about this guy leading the other patrol into an ambush. Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, we're off to a good start. I love this cycle. And you might be right. That felt a lot easier than anything we did in the Mirkwood cycle.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's like
we didn't stage all. We didn't get a whole lot of like surge interconnected, so we got kind of lucky. But yeah, I never felt like we weren't in control of that one.
Yeah. And it's like,
but I think 7th level is the hard one in the box.
It's like,
so we'll see.
They'll be like, do you guys really have fun just wrecking a quest? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is
fun.
Oh
yeah. Oh, it's fun. Because it's a different kind of fun. It's a different kind of fun, but it's fun.
It is a different kind of fun. But it's the kind of fun you get from actually being able to play your cards in combos without getting, screwed over every time you attempt that.
Get wrecked, yeah. All right, well, I'm in a sack, and we can't quest too fast, and also if anybody's 2 HP or less, they die.
Oh, man, how many Atlas are we going to need?
All of them. The answer is always all of them.
All right. Next, we get to the 7th level is next. See if we can get those records about where the good stuff is.
Ooh, is 7th level next? I think that's the really hard one in the box. I thought that was the
I love 7th level. I love it. It's probably my favorite nightmare. Nightmare, I should say, makeover. It just has such a great nightmare makeover. Oh, it's fantastic.
Remind me, is 7th level the one where you're like digging through all the different stage 2s? Is that 7th level?
Yeah. No, that's Flight from Moria.
Okay. Yeah. What's 7th level? Give me a synopsis.
It's where you have the Book of Marzabul, and you have to get to the Chamber of Records.
Oh yeah, I remember the books. The books don't get divided you start with, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But but the nightmare box just adds so much cool stuff, in my opinion. Now that being said, I haven't played any of like the standard stuff beyond Against the Shadow, so I guess I can't talk too expertly about nightmare makeovers.
That's a fair point. Yeah. So Jeff and I, when we first did this, let's run the Nightmare Gauntlet way back. We had played everything after Against the Shadow blind for the first time in Nightmare mode. Like we don't know what standard Angmar looks like, and we just haven't played those quests in non-Nightmare. So yeah, I guess we can't really speak to anything in the later cycles and the remakes.
All right, good fun things to come.
Absolutely.
Not stressful things to come as we see if we can get these resources to take back to our our new fortress at Dol Guldur. All right, that's it. I'm gonna say goodbye. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Daniel's gonna mithril line everything in his office.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna turn it into a mithril fortress. Dude, can you imagine a mithril gate?
Really pretty strong.
All right, guys, we will see you next time for the 7th level. Goodbye.
Yep. See you then. Bye.
Remember today, little brother. Today